What up, what up, what up, what up? This is Matthew, the designer. Today, I want us to talk about my new one-page website that I'm gonna convert it into a template and give it away for free. Without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see, this is my landing page. It has got a logo, some small heading, and also a description of what your company is about. What I've decided to do here, instead of having only a form at the end of your page, I've just decided to be more creative and put a get in touch button so that your customers can just type anything and then maybe request a service or ask any question, and that is it. So moving forward, we've got the About Us page. My About Us page, instead of having more information about the company and one image and description, I decided to have some sort of a slider that the customer can just click there to see more information, to see more pictures about your company. So this is my slider, so your customers can come here and just check what you guys are all about, assuming that these pictures will be some sort of saying more about the company background and the business philosophy. And then we've got a service here. So when I was designing this template, I had an idea of some sort of a product, hence you will see here our product. But however, when you are editing the template, you can some sort of change it to service, meaning that the section that says our product, you can change it to our service. As you can see in my menu item, I've got services. So on the service page or the service section, instead of going with a long list of services of what we do, I just decided to create something which I call it a service box. I'm not sure if other designers and other developers have done the same thing, or it's something that have been done before, maybe an Elementor widget. But in trying to be creative, I just decided to come up with something unique and something different. And also, I was pushing my CSS understanding in HTML to a different level. So I've decided to come up with a service box which has got a picture here and the description of a product or a service, a name of a product or a service, and then a description of a product and service. And then what's unique about this service box, your customers can click sorry about that, your customers can click to view different services that you do. So at the moment in my slideshow kind of a thing, I've got only 3 services or 3 products that you can show your customers, and then trying to incorporate the traditional list of services. I've got a button here, product list. So when you click here, then there is a section that will come from the bottom that shows a list of the products that you do. So here I was just bored by having a picture and a list of service. I decided to come up with a service list box. And then going to our client, as you can see here, you can put the logos of all your client, their name, and whatever you want to say about them or whatever they are saying about you. And this is some sort of a quote: we are proud of the clients we serve. And then this is some sort of your normal list of your client. And then we go to the last section, which is contact us. So I've got your traditional contact form here. I'm working offline, but here there will be a Google map, and maybe this might be a picture of your office, and these are your details. So now let's talk about the approach and what I was thinking when I was some sort of coding and also doing the design, and my process and how I've done the web page. So first of all, I'm a graphic designer, so I did the mockup on CorelDRAW. I didn't use Illustrator because my home ground is CorelDRAW. I know a little bit about Illustrator, so I've used CorelDRAW to mock up everything. In CorelDRAW, while I was mocking it up, I was also some sort of trying to visualize the CSS properties that I'm going to use. For instance, in the navigation bar, as I'm designing it, I can see that okay, I'm gonna display flex. Sometimes I write notes on the graphic design software so that when I'm coding, I can some sort of get those reminders or those notes that okay, here this is the CSS property that I'm going to use. So I designed it in CorelDRAW, like everything. The part that I didn't really do, it's the responsive version of it. So I only did a desktop version of it, and then the mobile version I didn't do. So when I was going to mobile, I was just adapting the desktop version the best way I know how. Okay, then let's talk about the navigation bar. As you can see that the navigation bar is just an HTML nav tag. Inside in it there are some sort of 3 elements which are some sort of grouping other elements or containers. There's a container for the contact information, there's a container for social media icon, and also this one is just a UL, which is a list. Inside the UL we've got list items. So in the navigation bar, the CSS properties, it's display flex and also justify content space between. That's why you see my groups of elements, they've got between them, they've got some sort of equal spaces, this space and this one. So this is just display flex and justify content space between, and also align items center so that everything can be centered. Going to my my list here, my navigation list, also in this UL it's display flex and also justify content space between, and also align items center so that I can center everything. But you can see here there is some sort of a small gap between my list items. This I have achieved by a gap property of the flex box. So if you say gap and then you put, let's say 25 pixels, and then the gap between your list items or your items will be just like that. Then when you click on the list item, as you can see that it shows the active some sort of section. If you go to services, it will show this green color, because the active section now it's our product, and then our client. So I have achieved this by using jQuery, so which means JavaScript. So this is not only in an HTML and a CSS, but it has got a little bit of JavaScript. So whenever you click on any these A tags, so anchor tags, so whenever you click on any A tags, I've got an event listener that on JavaScript that listens for a clicked item so that it can assign a color to that clicked item. And then when I was designing this web page, I didn't have an idea of a full color logo. I had an idea of a silhouette of a white logo. So I'm just assuming even the people who are gonna use it, they will always choose some sort of a silhouette version or a vector based version of their own logo. But however, you can customize the colors, like the background maybe to be white, and then put your full color identity. What else? Let's just go to about. So when I was designing the About Us section, I didn't want to use a white background with some pictures. I wanted it to be more colorful and also more visual appealing. So what I did, I just decided to go with this type of a layout where I've got 2 sections on my far right and my far left. For company background and also business philosophy, and I've decided to use font awesome so that it can be visual appealing, and also in the middle I've decided to split the middle into 2 sections, the slider my slider here for pictures, and also a code. We believe in undivided attention to detail. So if you are customizing the template, you can always put whatever you want to put as the information. And then when it comes to this service box, even on the graphic design software, I have planned the animation and also how am I gonna do things. For instance, let's look at this description, which is this one, the description box. When I was designing it in the design software, my battery is low. When I was designing it in the design software, I had this box, and also I had some sort of other boxes coming through, like not like contained in that box. So I had other boxes coming through. It was 3 boxes. The first one was exactly in the description box, but the other 2 were some sort of outside, so that when you click the button, this box has got 3 sections. The first section is gonna be visible. The other one are not gonna be visible because the overflow is hidden for this box, the one that shows the description. So when you click this box that has got 3 sections, will move and reveal the middle section. When you click again, this box will remove the 3rd section. So that was the approach. Even on the designing, that's how I've planned it. Even if you look at the name, the product name here, I've applied the same technique. This is a section, some sort of a container with 3 sections in it. So meaning that the container, the width, the height of the container, it's like 300%. That 300% mean this section is 100%. So if you want this container to be more like 3 times the size of this one, so you make this one 300%. I hope you are getting the sense of what I'm trying to say. I understand it's not easy for you to visualize, but obviously I will make another video where I will explain in details also with some sort of in the graphic design software and how I've explained it. So it's like there is a container which is 100% in height, and then there's also a child container which is, in terms of height, is 300%. So meaning that it's 3 times the height of the parent container. So in the child container, the one that is 3 times the height of the parent container, I've got different names there. Let's say software, whatever, web design and graphic design. So when you click the button, so that container shifts 100%. It's minus 100%, minus 200, and back to minus 100%. And then our client, I've got these avatars and some 2 boxes. Here I think I was a little bit tired in a way, or I was happy with what I did on our product, because this whole template or this whole website started from, I wanted to create a unique way of presenting services, which is with some slides and also some buttons, and also with some list of services sliding there nicely. So when I was here, I don't think I was that creative, because I was happy with what I came up with. So when it comes to contact, I got 3 sections. This is your normal contact form, and then this one, since I'm offline, is gonna be your Google map, your location, and then maybe this might be a picture of your office, and that is it. Otherwise, that is it for me, Matthew Msingatihlazo, the designer. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm gonna do another video where I explain in details, maybe opening the coding and giving you an idea of how I do things, my approach, and also the CSS and HTML and JavaScript code. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. Otherwise, for me, I'm out. That is it.